Welcome to the Stanford Lee Show, the place for songs, stories, musicology, and more. And if you like what you hear, give us a big thumbs up, check our links below, and please share with your friends. And now for our show. Yeah, so you probably found me through your friends or a link. I'm an artist, I write songs, but a lot of it's just building the worlds. It's storytelling. I don't really think of myself as a songwriter like I have a title, songwriter, or something formal like that. I don't even try to do it seriously, but the world of the honky-tonk road, the idea of infinite horizons and being in a gig or being a truck driver going down Route 66, that whole thing kind of appealed to me. I think a lot of people are introduced to the song Route 66, maybe listening to the Rolling Stones version. For me, it was actually the Nat King Cole Trio. He actually had a trio before, being a big artist by himself in his own right. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, that would be due to my dad's jazz collection, that I would have been introduced to it that way rather than by the Rolling Stones. I can't imagine how cool it is. I can. I've been down that route. Actually, my family moved from California all the way to North Carolina, and we actually did it as a road trip and went through Flagstaff, New Mexico, Texas, and through the Southwest, and it was a lot like what I would imagine. You literally see road runners going down the road just like in the cartoons. If you live out there, you know what I'm talking about. But it's still pretty cool. I like going to dives. I like places that are just kind of colorful and off the beaten path. One of the things that we enjoy on the East Coast, going to Florida, is south of the border. It's all this anticipation for basically some huge trinket shops, is all it is. But you'll go for miles. You'll go down the road for miles seeing signs south of the border. This is amazing. I can't wait to see this. And I wouldn't say it's disappointing. It's just kind of overwhelmingly tacky. And I think the relief and excitement comes from, wow, I actually am getting close to Central Florida or, to Jacksonville. I don't remember. It shows how much I remember, but that you've covered so much miles and you're done. So a little bit about honky-tonk music. I think that's kind of what grounds the story. What is it really? Where did it come from? Is it really just another music out of Nashville? I think it's a little more than that. We have to give credit to Hank Williams Jr. for his, did I say Jr.? I digress. Anyway, talking about Nat King Cole and looking at honky-tonk, where did it come from? Is it just a music that originated out of Nashville or sprouted from somewhere? I think its origins come from the West Coast, and to go further back would be even Oklahoma, because during the Dust Bowl, a lot of the people from Oklahoma migrated to Bakersfield and Fresno, and those areas that were thriving in, they had dance halls. So it was, if you look at the history of it, they had dance halls where the migrant workers would go, and they started developing this kind of culture and music around that, particularly out of Bakersfield. You look at artists like Wynn Stewart and Buck Owens. We have Bakersfield to owe for that, as well as Hank Williams. But there's something there's something cosmic about that music when you listen to the steel guitar and the violin parts, especially on Wynn Stewart's recordings. It just, is something amazing. It really captures a time, a place. So how does my song fit in it? Well, I look at songs as kind of a structure. I mean, there is structure behind, I don't want to give away the art form, but there is some logic behind writing a song. Just a song that works, not even a good song or a bad song, just telling the story correctly. And there's a theme in honky-tonk music of somebody that is oblivious to their own heartache. What will happen is the character in those songs will stumble around or kind of blame it on something else and try to avoid it by usually, as the story goes, drinking a lot, carousing a lot, or being around town and trying to forget those things that resulted in that pain and that loss of a relationship. Now that's getting kind of serious, but I think the dance halls were a place that people could forget. They could two-step and waltz, and it's just an escape to hear the music and be one of those people, I think, that understands it. To even remember far enough back to have heard it on an AM radio and hear it going down the California coast of 101, or literally, my family driving to Bakersfield and being able to see it firsthand. There's something special about it. It's something of its own. I'm probably boring you with the details, but so the structure of the song was to define that freedom of being that person in that honky-tonk song. And yes, forgetting about the heartache, but having that precious opportunity to go and explore. So think of the person in the song. It's like they're out of a relationship or out of the confinement of the relationship, and it's just one adventure after another. I mean, I happen to be a happy person in my relationship, but think of the person in the song as kind of always on an adventure, always reaching for something else. It could be anything. It could be maybe a way of living life and not feeling the confinement, still feeling the adventure or wanting to go out on a date together, whatever it is. For me, it was like a lot of things I was kind of pasting together in my mind, and towards the end is a sprinkle of truth with this gentleman. How he ended up in this song is really a wonder, because I'm remembering this aerospace engineer that would be the last person I would expect to ever see in a honky-tonk or dance hall down here in Georgia. This guy was very refined and very particular about his, I think he even ironed his jeans. He's like one of those kind of people, just, really button up. And we go to Texas. I happen to be on a business trip for some reason. And we go to this place. It's just like a wooden floor dance area, and it's not sawdust and all that, but it's a real place where you listen to country music and go and dance. Anyway, this guy, he goes out there, and I'd made a mess of the two-step. I thought I could do it, and I practically stepped on the director's toes, and she would have probably found a way to, I don't know, get rid of me if it was today. No, she thought it was cool, but this guy goes out there, the aerospace engineer, and he's dancing with everybody. And the story is the guy is just terrific. It's like he's the furthest away you can imagine from country western or anything that would remotely be Nashville or Bakersfield. And not only could he dance, he was a black belt in karate. He cooked cakes. I mean, what do you call it? Cooking them, baking them. Talent comes in an unexpected package is all I can say. So gotta hand it to him. My hat's off to Mr. Aerospace Engineer that could do the two-step. So there's a little bit in there in the song at the end about Texas. You know, so to wrap it up, you know, my advice to you is not to go chasing heartache or making excuses for your mistakes and avoiding life and reality, like so many of those heroes in a good honky-tonk song. But go and chase things that are out there. Find adventure, find things that are just beyond the endless horizon, things that that pull you forward. Maybe go out on a date. I mean, take your special person to a good club. Go dancing sometimes. Enjoy life while you can, and make the most of it. And you know, find those lonely highways out there, and where you feel like dreams are just within grasp on that endless horizon. So yeah, let me share this song with you. Back on the honky-tonk road. Saxophone. A little jazzy. I like it. Honky-tonk road is a lonely place to be, where my home's too small for rambling and the city's too big for me. There's a girl in the heartland, in the glimmer of the night. One is kinda lost from chasing city lights. There's heartbreak and cheating in the soft brown eyes tonight. Oh, I bet she'd find out who she is if I was to treat her right. And I'm back on the honky-tonk road, out there chasing angels in the city all alone. And I'm back on the honky-tonk road. Lord, I hope I find my way and the girl that I once known. And my friends don't understand why I live my life this way. Oh, they've settled into living and working day to day. They've put away the restlessness and found someone that's right. But there's an angel out there somewhere in a honky-tonk tonight. And I'm back on the honky-tonk road, out there chasing angels in the city all alone. And I'm back on the honky-tonk road. Lord, I hope I find my way and the girl that I once known. Let me tell you about Texas. If you're ever in Texas, there's places to go with jukebox and neon and country western shows. Don't need to learn the two-step or try to get it right, 'cause there's an angel out there somewhere in a honky-tonk tonight. Lord, I hope so. And I'm back on the honky-tonk road, out there chasing angels in the city all alone.
and I'm back on the honky-tonk road. Lord, I hope I find my way and the girl that I once known. Back on the honky-tonk road. 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 Back on the honky-tonk road.
All right, we had a good time tonight, and thanks for joining us at the Stanford Lee Show, the place for songs, stories, musicology, and more. And hey, if you like it, give us a big thumbs up, look at the links below, and share it with your friends. See you next time.